Seen that nigga be fucking 48. That goodness. Man, this nigga got 28 touchdowns on his running back. Man, he got Dion playing safety, dog. That nigga probably got Lurker and all kind.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Man, Brooklyn beat down.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
All right, then. Let me see what this nigga got.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
See what this nigga got, Brody.
Ready? 60 yards. You got three down. Watch the safety creep. Say, 3. 218, jump. Hey, Charlie. Kill. Check 31. Kill. Check 52. Ready?
On first down, Harper. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they
Oh,
did.
you good to run the ball like
also,
that?
this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
36. Out. Check it out. Hard.
Looking to throw on second down. Harper, flush to his right.
Dang, I've seen that coming.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play and gave up a bigger one
I can see right now he playing
first down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw on second down. Harper eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first and 10, Harper. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Second and 15. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my
right
gosh.
side
Come
here, and that's
on.
complete. And all
Right
the way
there, bro.
inside the 15 before they drop him. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket
right there,
and
Rob.
move
They gotta
and make
make
something
that,
happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Recon, 132 final. Kill.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
This nigga doing a beat it out of
Solid
the
run
drive.
on
Right?
first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a
the ball,
rhythm
they
on
had the
this
whole
drive,
play.
moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
I hate when these niggas turn their back like that.
On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh, you know when you line them up on the line of
Great effort
scrimmage?
there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
10 plays, 74 yards.
Extra
bro.
point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And
That
no
nigga
return on this
Cam
one as the fair catch is signaled for.
These
And
niggas do
taken.
not take good angles, so if you don't got them in spot. It's crazy. Hey, I can't put him in spot.
Let's go now. 91.
Oh, I see he running nickel cover G2.
Ito Smith, his first carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Ready?
On second down, here's Smith. And he went backwards.
Man, this is what I not want to get into a passing game.
That'll be a loss of a
I gotta
yard, and
pass
it
it.
leads to a third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with
It's
the guys
3rd and
up front.
5,
So
but
when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you
No, I
control
can't
the line
pass
of
it,
scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
look at that, throw a
Trying to
pick.
find Bruce, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his
Damn,
guys
he
are
read
gonna
the
get
right
the
nigga,
football at
dog.
the 28-yard
I threw it to the wrong
line.
nigga. I just, dang, that nigga just played it good. He threw it to the right nigga.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Hey, Delta.
Look at this nigga standing up. Stupid ass
Check
nigga.
43. Switch. Check 3. Wide. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Harper dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Any weapon. Get. Look. Squeeze. Go.
On second down now. It's Sanders, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey, over. Hey, stand up. Undercut. Check three. Hurry. Deep rip.
Looking to throw. Harper. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Seibert's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit
You in your
where
game?
it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change.
In your league or somebody else?
Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out of the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, my goodness. Look how that cornerback played me. Oh, that's Dion, dog.
Picked off at the 33. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Dang,
now
17.
remember, this is the number 1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Dang, that nigga Dion, that nigga played like Dion right there.
The Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't want to. No, but well, let me finish.
Listen, nigga Dion lit up too.
Already, you've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hand make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Mike. In your face. Jim. Fight.
They'll drop the throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
53's the mic. I'm coming.
Dang, niggas not blocking nobody.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting A great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check, go out. Check 13. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Don't get the, it's the one that's in there that's already open.
Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their
It's
lanes,
one in there that's already open.
leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check 26.
They'll try the right side here with Smith. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
50, plant. Right. He's tight right here. Tight on the right. Forward out. Get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Horrible route.
And for the 3rd
Why it
time
take so
here, this
long
half,
to
it's
run that route,
intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget.
Yeah, he had him
for him.
safe that
Picks
time.
in this frame.
Dion, I mean, that nigga's supposed to been around that route, dog. He's like, he waited till he got 50 yards downfield before he finally want to run the route.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Watch out. 49, check. Rock it. Whip. Watch the whip. Let go.
On 1st down, Harper being chased out left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Niggas killing me with
And
his
able to
rollout.
rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
See, that's my
inside
one
the
down
40.
five, and I know how to stop that
It'll
play.
go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Get him. Check 9. Hey, alert 3. Leo. Be Griffin.
On 1st and 10, Harper. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Oh, Ray Lewis, what the hell? I thought I had him in the spot.
He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Jackrabbit, come on, dude.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And the Falcons say they have it, they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here.
Not really, that's his, I mean, with his O-line, dog. Them niggas down
see if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Oh, yeah, it's D-line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh, that's another pick to D-line.
Interception. A great read, and it's picked
Oh,
off.
it's like I can't get control of my receiver, dog, in time to get that nigga in front of the ball, man.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Watch twitch. Hey, lock it.
Throwing on first down. Harper nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Come get some. Go. He don't want it. Mike, 2. Watch 2. No chance. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hit it.
Back to throw. Harper flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Yeah. Ready?
Now a carry for Sanders. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a first down.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
he just played too horrible on defense.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
My offense is fucking trash.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
I had one good play this game.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm on. A little flare. 61. Match box light. Gone. Bud. Get it.
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Look, I had him, dog. I just got a little bit of time.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice
I
guy.
just needed a little bit of time right there, dog.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You go tight. Hard. You got tight right there.
And I just can't get time.
Escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Recon, 152 fighter.
My offense is so...
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one. I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Hey! Watch two. Ready?
Looking to throw. Harper. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Hey!
2nd and 2. It's caught by Bryant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Bang, 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 bang. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Hey, Delta. No. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive
really
deserved to come off the field,
up,
not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Hey, Orbit.
2nd and 13. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
He's just doing what he doing what he want to do.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw.
I knew he's gonna drop it.
And my goodness, another
that nigga dropped it right into Deion Sanders' hand.
Picked off at the 35. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that
nigga
tells
dropped
you
the
how
hole right
much
into the
better
nigga
teams
hand.
have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Yep.
On 1st down, Harper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let me see if I start putting my running backs out in the routes. That helped me out a little bit. Just listen to everybody.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
bringing them niggas,
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Come on, set. 60 or. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Batman.
Let's see if I can hit this nigga with a stop.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
I'm going to get on the ball. It's 4th and inches, but I'm going to get on the ball.
On the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
Oh, and I missed it.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
Damn, how the hell
and that will move the deficit
slow
from 20 down to 17. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3
My defense
there.
ain't played too bad.
It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Alright. At least I did more than my leg crook.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch.
Yeah, they don't play.
That great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On 1st and 10, Harper. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just
pick it off, see, right?
Your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Harper. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
Dang, that nigga C-Right just not getting out there, dog. He right there, but he
another first down.
Not getting out there. He on it.
Game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Hey. You ain't doing nothing today.
Throwing on first down. Harper. And a diving grab. I think he got that.
Damn,
Yes.
dog, nigga right there, but he is not making the
16
play.
yards on the pickup.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On first down, Harper. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Oh, come on, shit, man. I put you in the man and you still can't play it.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So I learned how to start playing them
Offense out there for
little
their
routes,
next
though.
drive. And
All right.
fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. And now here is another
Yeah, just pick me up.
interception. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown,
Nah,
Lions.
this is a linebacker that time.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.